Dr. Fateh Nahab. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Neurosciences at the University of California in San Diego. And I've been doing essential tremor research for probably almost 15 years now. And as you might imagine, this is a disorder that affects many individuals, and yet funding for this area has been much more limited. We have studied various aspects of essential tremor, including the causes, using neuroimaging methods, and more recently working on medications that may be able to help essential tremor. One question I commonly receive from my patients is, what about marijuana or cannabis? And I think my response is usually, we don't know. I think many people have questions about that. They have curiosities about it. In an era that we live in right now, where it may be available for medicinal purposes or even for recreational purposes, there's this perception that this is a safe option for patients. And so probably going back 4 to 5 years, we had some interest in this. I had a little bit of pilot data from some of my patients, and so we went about trying to propose a trial to study the effects of cannabis on essential tremor. Now, at an early stage like that, where it's simply an idea and there's not a lot of data to show whether it works or whether it's safe, there are very few avenues by which to get funding for that sort of a study. And routinely, in my experience, the area that we typically pursue is going to the International Essential Tremor Foundation. The IETF had provided some pilot funding to my prior neuroimaging grant, and that led to an eventual large NIH trial, which we are wrapping up with right now. But when it came to cannabis, we were not going to get participation from pharmaceutical companies. The NIH did not have enough pilot data for us to be able to pursue those sort of avenues. And so we submitted a proposal to the IETF, and after a scientific review process, we were fortunate enough to get funding, and so that is now starting. The trial is a double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover trial of 2 components of cannabis, THC and CBD, and this is in a very unique formulation. This is the first oral capsule delivery of cannabis, and so we're in the process of carrying out this trial to evaluate its efficacy, to evaluate its safety, and learn much more about this and see whether this is a viable option for essential tremor.